I want to get started on my main base and industrial area, but I've left a mess back at my starter base, and I really need to get it cleaned up. And then I want to head out to the industrial area and start setting up a few farms that I have never done before using allays. So let's get started. Snoopers has just logged on, and I'm fairly certain she's got some allays that would be really, really helpful in this whole use allays to farm things plan I got going on.
So you don't even know where my starter house is.
I was about to go fly around. My general solution out here is to just fly around the hill a couple of times until I find things.
Yep, you can't get lost if you just keep going around.
That's right. You know, I've been going around in circles most of my life, so this kind of works.
So over here by Walter, that's Walter walking around.
Yes, okay.
Here you go.
Oh, shiny. Excellent. Well, that'll be good. Let's see. Get ourselves a...
I think I had better take a nap.
Oh, yeah, that might be a good thing. Okay. Oh, look, there we go. Here, let's grab another one here, too. Are you gonna... There we go. Come here, you two. All right. Nice. Stop that. Sweet.
And then, as you know, if you give them something to hold, they'll just follow you without a lead.
Yep. Here, give me that. And where'd the other guy go? There he is.
Except they do like to dip into the nether a lot.
Well, that's fine. I'll drop a lead on them here anyway, just to be, come here, on the safe side. But I also have something for you.
Ooh.
Because you helped me out
What
a
could
lot
it be?
with the Guardian farm, so.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy the witch heads and the sea lanterns. So great. We'll deal with them in a little bit, but it'll be nice to have them around. I'll probably end up having to breed up a few more allays, but for now, those two will be enough to get me started. Okay, so here's my tower, and the hillside obviously comes up this way. I think one of the first things I want to do is meander up here. Meander, meander, meander. I am meandering. And let's actually connect the hillside. Right, see, we've got all of this stuff. I think what I might do is actually connect this hill here. Right, just bring this over like this. Okay, and do something along these lines. And then I think I want to run it basically over there. So let's get some of this in place, and we'll take a look and just see. Yeah, hopefully I can do this without making too much of a mess or making it look too, I don't know, stupid. Something. There's an adjective here, and that one might be as good as any. All right, so the first round of terraforming is kind of in, and it's this little dealy bob here, bringing this hill down to touch the tower. It's a little steep. Yeah, maybe. But I think it's going to work okay. It's definitely going to keep people from just falling off here down into, whatever hole's happening. And now I need to do something similar over here. And what I'm going to do is bring the hillside down from this area here. So I think I'm going to just bring like grass across like this. Okay. And then I'm basically going to bring it over and connect up kind of, oops, that's free cam. Connect up kind of sort of over to there-ish. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, as soon as my heart starts beating again, we're going to... Oh, my goodness. No, it's all good. I mean, I don't know why I was so jumpy. I don't even have caffeinated soda. It's just like... It's like, what the heck? I look over and it's probably the very fine hat. It's...
You like my hat?
You have a very fine hat, yes. No. Oh, okay. No, we're good. Just go back to peacefully terraforming and, because that's nothing scary about that at all. It's here you are just randomly placing grass and blocks. Next, a pirate shows up. It's just... Okay, I think this is kind of sort of starting to look okay. I mean, I'm from the randomly placed block school of terraforming, and sometimes it even looks okay, right? You get your happy accidents, and yeah, everything ends up being hopefully kind of sort of lovely. Actually, that's not too bad. Aside from the occasional holes over here, I think this is actually going to be pretty okay. Just, yeah, maybe people shouldn't fall in the holes. And maybe that's on them. Maybe it's not my fault that there are giant holes that people could fall down. No, it's totally their fault. Okay, yeah, that is looking significantly better. Just dropping in a couple of little rock formations. And yeah, in all honesty, it does look a lot more natural than it did before. Okay, that still looks a little cheesy. Probably should get back there with some other stone and stuff, but I think really for now, this is going to be suitable for my tower cleanup and terraforming. All right, now, I think I want to do one little thing over here, which may take a moment, but let's see what I can do here, because I want to clean up this little area right here. That's sort of this side entrance to my, well, what was my starter cave. And I think I want to kind of fill this in a little bit. So I've got this little wheat field here, and it's a nice little wheat field, and it's done okay for me, right? But I think what I want to do is I'm just going to build this up as a little bit of a greenhouse, I think. Now, this part that's mostly by the hill, yeah, I'm just going to fill this in with bamboo, okay? Just the bamboo planks. Partly because I think, well, I just don't use bamboo enough, but I think it's going to actually look kind of okay with the spruce. Maybe not. Maybe not. Is that looking? No, I think it'll work. Now, it would be nice if there were a little bit more, I don't know, windows, glass, something. And I may actually take out some of that. The side of the hill is in the way. And just sort of angle up a little bit of a glass ceiling of sorts or something coming up this way. I don't know. We'll take a look. But for now, let me go ahead and add another wall here. Probably with a little bit more glassy goodness to it. I think we have ourselves a good shape for a greenhouse. Now, as I'm looking at this, it might be a little bit tall. At the angle I brought it up at, so I could bring it down probably not more than a block. But otherwise, I think it's looking okay. Now, obviously, stuff needs to happen down here. But I think this is a good first step for, building this nice little greenhouse area out. So, I think I'm going to need to farm some more spruce and fall down the hill. Like you do, falling down the hill, that's just the way you do things. I don't know, it's the way I do things. I don't know what's wrong with the rest of you. I need a favor from you really fast.
What's that?
I need you to remove my head.
This is normally a Mom Crafter thing? Or, snoopers?
Yep.
Ready?
Yep.
Well, that didn't do it. We'll try this again. Let's see.
Probably the regen beacon. Or the... yeah. Okay, well, there we go. That, yeah, the resistance beacon is definitely doing its job.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
I wonder what this is for.
Actually, it's really simple. I'm going to be doing some stuff with allays, and I need note blocks. But
Right.
note blocks are obnoxious, right?
Yeah.
But if you put a player head on top of them, it shuts them up.
Yes.
So
But you had to be your player head.
and it could be anybody's player head, or even the blocks from the Wandering Trader, as long as it's not a mob head that actually has sounds attached to it.
Oh, I got lots of I just got these.
Oh, well, that would have been a lot less painful than having my head removed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but it works.
yes, it's always nice to be able to count on your friends for a quick beheading, because, yes, it seems, I don't know, maybe the server's just bloodthirsty? Anyway, this is going to come in very useful for some allay action. I've done a little bit of work off camera. Kind of got, I'm not going to say the greenhouse is finished, but it is at least enclosed, which is a plus. And, okay, it's wet there. I've also gotten started on, I wasn't planning on doing this, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm putting in a little sugarcane farm. Okay, I've had this patch of sugarcane here that was just harvesting. I was going through and harvesting it manually. I'm going to just make it a little automated farm. No big deal, right? These farms are never a big deal. Should be simple. Yeah, actually, it should be very easy. I have all the redstone done already. So let's get this sugarcane farm done. Well, the easy part is done. We've got mud in place. We've got hoppers in place. Now all I have to do is close off this lovely little bit of farm and plant the sugar, because it turns out sugarcane doesn't grow if you don't plant it. I know. I was shocked too. But get all of that in place. And actually, once the sugarcane is there, it'll start growing. And I only put in a few observers. I didn't decide to go super crazy and put observers on every block. But that should trigger all of the pistons and stuff. We'll test that to be sure, but this should be nice and easy. The sugarcane is all planted, so that's great. Got observers watching some of it, as I mentioned before. This side is going to leak sugar all over the place, which means I do need to get some glass all in front of this. That should be great. And that means this farm, just once all of that's in place, should now be a completely lossless farm. Any of the sugarcane that breaks will get sucked through the mud, down through the hoppers, and into all of these chests. That's some of the sugar I already had. So that's great. But I do want to do a little bit here on the sides and see if I can make this. Ooh, I have an idea. Let's try some things. Well, there it is. Nice little sugar farm. Threw some barrels up here. This is just for plain storage. I don't know what's going there, but it kind of matches what's happening over on this side, right? And then over here, this is all the sugar output. As the sugar grows, triggers the observers. I should start getting sugar collected here in the chests. Well, that is one quick little farm done. My next farm or farms are actually going to happen in my new wheat field. So let's talk about some of this fun. These happy little blokes are going to become farmers. Okay, and that's great. They're going to harvest wheat, and I'm going to use allays to do stuff to collect the wheat. But I thought I might also throw some beehives in here and let bees help pollinate all of this wheat so it grows a little better. It'll be great. Set up a couple of impulse SV filters. Now I've got them completely locked. The first slot is actually going to hold a honey bottle. Okay. Now I don't have any honey bottles yet, so I'm going to have to wait on that part of it. But I can start putting bottles in here. The nice thing about this type of design is you don't have to completely fill this with bottles. In fact, you have to leave at least one slot open. So this is going to work great for, not having a zillion bottles. So I've picked up many from my farm. So I can just come in here and add bottles as I need to. So that's going to be awesome. All right. But I do need to hit one thing here to make this guy actually, make these actually work. So let's get to that. I think the farm is ready, at least for the bees. Okay, so the good news is, when I put these bee nests in, the bees won't try to fly backwards out of them. They'll only fly out of the opening, right? So I can put them right there, and right there, and right there. Conveniently enough, I'm going to close that for a minute. Conveniently enough, those all have honey in them. What I need to do is take some redstone and put it on top of the hives. Okay. Right, which I believe should, well, it would have powered these, except I didn't put any bottles in, which is a little bit of a problem. So let's just redo this here, right? Also close those. All right, let me go put some bottles in here, and then we'll do the whole redstone magic. So the way I have this farm set up is I've got this row of, what are these? Cherry blossom, right? Cherry leaves, right? Bees see those as being flowers. So they're going to come in here, they'll pollinate from the cherry leaves, and then make their way back to the hives, which is lovely. And now that I have honey bottles, because those hives were conveniently full, I can come down here and I can take a honey bottle, there we go, and just set that in the filter. And once I do that on all of these, the honey farm will be at least functionally complete. I don't have a lot of storage right now. For right now, all I have is basically one hopper down here. But I will deal with that problem here in a little bit. But for now, we've got bees that are going to start making honey, and that is wonderful. So the first thing I want to do with these villagers, which I have prepared earlier, is I want to turn them into farmers. Right? Because farmers are awesome. The next step to my master plan here is to grab some... Hey, bring an allay in here. Come on, here. Look, there's wheat here. Not that way. Where are you going, dude? No, down here. Allays are almost as bad as villagers, but at least... Come on. See the wheat over there? Go get the wheat. Go get the wheat. That's right. Go get the wheat. Okay. There we go. All right. Now we've got an allay. So what I want to do is we're going to bring the allay in here, right? But now what I want to do is grab a note block, and we're going to put a note block right on top of this. We'll throw the note block up here. Okay, that is really annoying. So I talked to Taker earlier, yesterday in fact, and I now have my own head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my head up on top of this note block, just like that. Now, notice it's now quiet, but you see the little light dealy bobs coming off of it? The note block is still working, it's just quiet, right? Which is fabulous. So that means the allay is still, here, I can do it like that. The allay is still going to see that note block, right? You see the little dealy bobs going towards it? And that means the allay will try to collect wheat, because that's what's in his hot little hand, and will try to drop it over at this note block. So if I throw some wheat on the ground for him, he's going to go pick up that wheat, and he's going to chuck it over there. And so there we go, right? Perfect. So now we have our harvesting mechanism in place. The catch is I don't have any farmers in here, so that's going to be our next step. So yeah, so that'll work. And if the allays, yeah, see, they'll try to throw it there. Sometimes it may end up landing on the trapdoors, and that's fine if it does. because they'll just pick it up and try again. So it may take them a couple of tries, but it'll work out just fine. Yeah, so unsurprising, farmers are dumb. So I had to move their composters into the center, block them all off so they can't actually get to them. And it keeps my allay from getting trapped behind the trapdoors that are there. So I guess there's that. That's a good thing, I suppose. So yeah, all in all, stupid that I had to do it, but it works. So who am I to complain about things that are working? And, you know, so this pink glass up here also works. Sea lanterns are a little too regular, or more regular for my liking. But I think it still gives a nice look, so we'll go with it. DoodleMoose has invited me to come test a new game that they're working on out here in our gaming district, which it's cool that we have a gaming district. So let's go see what's going on. Something tells me one needs to be somewhat careful about how one enters this portal. I mean, there are only about 147 arrows on the other side of that portal. It's all good. Okay.
Why are there arrows in the portal?
Come through and you'll find out.
Just come on.
Yeah. Doodle has a special friend.
It's you, Whitetop.
No! Run!
Special friend.
Yeah, yeah. You see that, huh?
Yeah. So do we just start in opposite corners then?
Yep. You've played Spleef before, right?
No.
Oh,
really?
oh boy.
I think I've seen it played though, where you just try to knock the stone out from somebody.
Yep. You just try to mine out from under people.
Nope.
Shiny. Okay.
Nope.
There is a couple of areas you just got to be a little bit careful of because you have like mega pick.
Yeah.
So the sides here are eventually going to be wood, but right now just be careful of the stone. So basalt only.
All right.
And I think, yeah, if you get into obsidian, there's an obsidian line here.
Oh yeah.
That protects it.
Yep.
So if you get into obsidian, you're still out. There you go. All right. Well, I mean, it's your stream, so
Cool.
go ahead and give us a countdown when you're ready.
All right. Well. All right. So we all set? All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh, perfect. And this is the fastest way to mine basalt.
Oh. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
My epic parkour skills.
Oh,
Dang it!
Holy mackerel.
all right. Whitetop and I are out. That leaves 2.
Well, Doodle is camped on
You know
top
what
of.
I'm not
bring
on
her
the
closer
Assyrian.
for you. Here you go.
Basalt.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh. All right. Photo finish.
I mean, it looked like you, Pearl. It looks like you got that one.
All right.
Yeah, you definitely were the
Nice.
last one that
You.
fell.
All right. Well, I'll take beginner's luck.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, I'm out.
Oh, Whitetop is using her lag.
I'm out.
The power of the lag.
Ooh.
Oh. GG, Doodle.
Well, I
Yay,
can never play again because I will never win again. So
Oh.
I'm just going to stop while I'm at it.
Ready, set, go. Well, that failed.
Oh, I'm gone.
Wait, did Doodle just win twice?
I think so.
Yes.
See? And you doubted yourself. Look how awesome you are.
It's because you guys are rusty.
Admittedly,
Well,
this
we're
is
rusty, Doodle.
this is the only time I've ever played Spleef, so you know.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay,
Let her go.
go.
I feel like there's a target on me now.
Okay.
Nope, nope, nope.
Told you I couldn't win again.
Oh, dang it!
What you gonna do?
Oh boy.
Well, this is
You've got an
fun.
island.
Oh,
Sorry, the flying crit you got on me was all sorts of fun. Yeah.
sorry about
Wait,
that.
you can hit? I didn't think you could hit.
I wasn't trying to, but yeah, I did. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, no, not this time. I will. Oh,
Oh, okay. I seem to recall you being worried that you weren't going to be good at this. Okay. Well, okay, that's bad. All right, Doodle. What's your move?
This.
Good move.
Yay!
Hey, Macarena.
so I'm gonna leave the generators on.
Oh,
Okay,
this
could
hurts
be-
so bad.
So we're gonna have moving floors on top of all of this.
Yeah, this could be a special breed of fun.
I guess on your count, Pearl.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, well, I spleefed myself, so.
Oh, dang it!
Ooh.
It does add something to it because the floor just regenerates and like the holes move. All of a sudden you're there and there's not floor anymore.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, sir.
Stop. Go away. Oh,
Did you get back up, Doozer? I swear you were down.
I jumped and the floor came.
Whoa.
I'll
Oh, that's
never be
right.
so happy to see a floor.
The floor is still alive.
Up.
Oh.
Oh, cheese monkeys. Okay, don't dig out the floor in front of where you're running, turns out. That's a really stupid idea.
Yeah, right?
That's how bad things happen.
Yeah.
Where do I find the cheese monkeys?
In the dairy section, usually.
Oh.
Careful, they're lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
But they're cheese monkeys. They gotta be okay with lactose.
Actually, some of them do lactose, and they're really sensitive about it, so they wear special shoes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't want to make them feel bad.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not vegan cheese monkeys.
That's right.
All right, well, I guess I got some more work to do as far as making this look pretty.
Yep, sounds good.
I hope you enjoyed your first game of Spleef.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
We're gonna have to talk to Tinker about maybe getting a Spleef championship.
Yep.
Get some 1v1s
Ooh,
and
yeah.
how would teams work? Could you team Spleef?
Ooh.
You could.
could.
Yeah, you could,
Tag team, maybe.
you could do a
Yeah, we
2v2, or you could
could.
do, especially if you have the floor still healing. If the first person drops, their teammate comes in.
Oh, like tag teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to people and get some competitions. So that means that means a leaderboard.
Holy cow, that was a lot of fun. As I said, I've never played Spleef before, and that was a blast. Plus, it was fun just hanging out with some of the other members of Tinker World who I just don't get to see very often, which was awesome. Now, there's still a few things I need to do with these farms, so let's see if I can get some of those done real quick. I'll be the first to admit, these are not the prettiest machines in the world, but they get the job done. This one is doing great work now. It's crafting hay bales, thanks to the auto crafter back there. And this one does the same thing, except with honey blocks. And then it recycles the glass bottles up this dropper vader into a barrel up there in the farm, so I can easily refill the dispensers up there. Quick, easy, and it definitely makes those farms a lot more useful. And that will do it for today. We got a lot done between 3 different farms, sugarcane, hay bales, and beehives, or honey blocks, I guess. And, gave us Spleef. It was a busy day, or, a couple of days, but still, a lot of fun stuff. And I hope you had fun too. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You all know all that fun stuff. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.